Hello and welcome to Your New Business. We're going to take a few minutes today right now to outline the training system that's going to help ensure your success in your brand new home-based business. And before I get into the what to do and the how to do it, let's talk about a real simple philosophy. You know, the challenge for most people in home-based business is they've never been taught, prepared, or trained how to succeed. And I'm going to give you a quick visual on exactly how the information gets lost and why 99% of the people struggle and fail. When we go out there and take a look at our very first home-based business, it makes sense that if we get involved, somebody obviously inspired us, got us excited, and we decided to go for it. And that person, we're going to call them an expert, probably had 100% of the proper information for us to go out there and succeed. Now the challenge is we are now left to go and share that information with the people that we know. And science has proven over decades, over generations, that we retain less than 10% of what we're told. So for this example, I'm going to be dramatic and I'm going to be extremely generous and say that all of us, you, me, and everybody that we know, we're geniuses. We're so far above average that we're going to retain 50% of what we're told. Now, it'll never happen. We're going to retain 50%. So you get inspired by somebody who has 100% of the knowledge. You go home with your excitement and enthusiasm. You talk to your spouse. You talk to your best friends. You talk to your parents. And you give them 50% of the correct information. You're excited. They're excited. They want to get involved. They want to go out there and start sharing the information. Now, the problem is, they have no idea, but they've already lost half of the correct information. But in their enthusiasm, they share it with folks that they know. And again, we're all geniuses, so they're going to get and retain 50% of what they were told. So now those folks are working with 25% of the correct information. But they're enthusiastic. Nobody sees this loss. It's nothing but pure excitement. So guess what? Those folks are working with 12.5%. Now here's the problem. The majority of people, we're talking 3 folks, expert to the first 3 people, and we've lost 90% of the information. How many of you have ever felt like this? You're getting started. You're excited. You're working hard. You're putting forth a ridiculous effort. You're putting a lot of time in. You're struggling. You're not having any success. You have no idea how to do it because as the information filtered down and got passed to you, you have no idea how to succeed. It has nothing to do with your work ethic. It has nothing to do with your intelligence. It simply means you're being taught the wrong information. This is the challenge that has plagued the industry of home-based business throughout its entire history. Now, we do have a solution, and the solution is very simple. We'll take a look at one of the most successful companies in the world. One of the most successful companies in the world is a franchise. Much like the home-based business incorporates the efforts of other people, this corporation franchises out, and they have businesses all over the world. And these businesses are being run by high school kids, 15, 16, 17-year-old kids. That company is called McDonald's. McDonald's has a franchise system where you don't have to think. You don't have to know anything. You have a job, you do your job, and everything works. And the people that own the McDonald's franchises get to become wealthy without the effort because the system that's in place teaches, trains, and basically monitors that business being run by 15, 16, 17-year-old kids. The same kids that you can't get to take the trash out on Thursday night or make their bed are running a successful franchise making millionaires money. If there was a way to take that concept and build a home-based business in the same philosophy, would you be willing to learn? Would you be willing to say, I'm a successful whatever? Because again, this is the challenge. Without any disrespect to anyone, when you get started in the home-based business arena, some of you come from a successful background in corporate America. Some of you are professionals, doctors, attorneys, accountants. Some of you are successful entrepreneurs. And we respect all of you for everything that you've achieved in your chosen profession. But if you're going to succeed in the home-based business, you have to look at it the same way. You have to recognize this is a profession, And this profession must be run with the same system that the legal, the medical, and every other profession is. And here's what we're going to offer you. A system where all you have to do is plug yourself in and push your people. See, the person that has 100% of knowledge, that's where they stay plugged in. That's where they stay sharp. That's where they make sure they're not making mistakes. The brand new person that has no clue, and quite frankly, because their best friend or their brother or sister that got them in, because they trust them, they want it to work, well, this person has no clue on how to succeed themselves. So how could they possibly teach them? Each and every one of us has the opportunity. And I say the opportunity because the choice is yours. This is voluntary. This isn't mandatory. This is voluntary. But if you want to be successful and you want to run a successful business, a professional business, take advantage of the resources, the tools that we're going to cover here today. The reason we had you watch this video first is it outlines your entire business. Two very important things are going to come from this. Each and every one of us, when we get started, we fall somewhere on this scale. Some of you are coming into this company with a tremendous background, a successful background in the home-based business arena. We're not here to teach you anything. We're just here to show you the system that we use to help you continue to be successful in your home-based business career. And for those of you that have never been involved in the industry before, we're giving you a step-by-step cookie-cutter system, a plug-and-play, where you don't have to know anything. And the rest of us are going to fall somewhere in between expert and brand new. Here's the bottom line. These are the two things that you get. The person that introduced you to this business is not responsible for your success. They're not responsible to teach and train you. You can go directly to the source yourself and become as successful as you want. And even better, when you go out there and introduce other people to this business, you are not responsible for their success. Your job is to point them in the right direction and let them plug in. Because the bottom line is we all know people much more talented than ourselves. And if it was up to us to learn everything first, become expert, and then teach them what we know, well, this business would never work. So you have the opportunity now to take the time to investigate, to research, to learn, and then apply what you're taught in the series of videos that are going to follow. But the bottom line is this system will give you the opportunity to make as much money as you want, as quickly as you want, doing as little effort. So we're going to talk about efficiency. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the videos.